then you tell me. What did Jesus tell us to do?
Gladly.
Skit is for the trunk or treat at CEFC Church. It's for anyone who comes out, little children, typically who come out to the trunk or treat, and then afterwards they come inside and we perform the skit for them to wrap it all up.
My character, Mary, plays like the sister to Peter, Matthew, and John in the gospel skit, Well, Now What, by Brodie Robinson.
I play the part of Peter, who is the self-proclaimed leader of the disciples after Jesus ascends into heaven. He is the person who's trying to keep everybody kind of on point and on focus in the skit, and he himself is a forgetful kind of dum-dum and doesn't like to admit that he's wrong, even though he is a little bit in this skit.
Did you forget? No, I did not forget!
My character in this skit is John. John from the Bible, you know, one of the disciples. He kind of has a rivalry with Peter going on throughout the Bible, and so we kind of portray that through this skit as well. But John himself, how we're portraying him, kind of slow to things. It's kind of hard for him to get things, but once he does, he's full force, 100% straight ahead. And yeah, it's pretty fun. We go through talking about, you know, like John, how it begins. He starts from the beginning of the Bible, and so we portray that in the skit as well. Also, a couple scriptures that's in John. John says that throughout the skit as well.
My character that I play Matthew. He's a tax collector. He's one of the 12 disciples of Jesus. He being a tax collector back in the Jewish time, he's kind of an outcast. And then he finds himself in this position where he gets to be a part of almost a supernatural revelation. But he's kind of nervous because the other Jews probably don't like him as much because tax collectors are hated. And so he's trying to prove himself, and he's really, really smart, and he knows he's smart. I mean, he got the tax collector position for a reason, but he's kind of nervous and he's trying to prove himself. He's trying to be like, okay, I am the smartest person here, and I need to prove it to you guys, the other characters in the cast, that yes, I am Matthew. I being Matthew, am the smartest person in the room.
So someone who's never seen this skit before, I'd say it's funny. You don't need to know too much about the Bible to laugh with it or have fun with it. But if you do, then I would say there's some nuances, some jokes, some of the relationships we'll play off of that will really go into detail throughout the skit.